So this is part 2. So I'm like, I understand I need to be still and I need to be in the Lord's presence and not talk so much and give him room to talk. I used to watch this show back in the day called Dharma and Greg before I was saved. I don't watch every episode like a million times. And I used to watch Everybody Loves Raymond. And I used to watch I Love Lucy. And I used to watch Xena the Warrior Princess. I was on them sitcoms, boy. Back in the day. But I was watching Dharma and Greg one day, and this one line came up, and it's just always stuck with me. And that Dharma was sitting inside of a chapel, and she was talking to a dead Indian friend that came to visit her. And she was like, I'm talking to, whatever is out there, but I still don't know what to do. And the response was, you are in the presence of the greatest power in the universe. And you're the one that's doing the talking? Ain't it good? Like, we be in the presence of infinite wisdom. We just be talking. The Lord knows our thoughts afar off. We just be talking. And it's one of those reminders, just like the Lord already knows. And he wants to have a conversation with you in real time. And have a real relationship with you. But it needs to be relational in that I talk, you talk. I bring, you bring. And that you allow me in to your life. Because I got things I want to be able to say to you too. So I still have this question, right? Because I have the understanding. But it's like, okay, well, how am I going to do that though? With the different things. And here are some strategies that the Holy Spirit gave me. You see, I be on social media, baby. I be on it. Your girl needs encouragement too. And I love being able to just acquire new nuggets, new jewels of information. And get understanding for what the Lord may be doing in my life. Through another means. And it's real hard to stay off social media when you are used by the Lord to create content for social media. It's like you trying to stop drinking and you a bartender. Oh, it's rough. I just get drawn to it. I just get sucked up in it, y'all. But one of the things that the Holy Spirit was telling me is like, you need to get off social media. You need to stop with all of the noise all of the time in your ear. You see, it gives the Lord room to speak to you. The Lord room to be able to talk to you. Just to be okay with being in quiet. And being still. You see, it's amazing with these phones and iPads and laptops that are portable, that we can't even stand in line for a little bit. We got to break out the phone and be entertained. We don't sit. We got to break out the phone and be entertained. We drive in the car, we got to put on the music. We got to be entertained. We in the house, we got to put on the music. We got to put on something to listen to and be entertained. You wash dishes, you got to put on the headphones. Let's be entertained. And what I hear the Holy Spirit telling me right now is that you need to seek more than entertainment. Seek wisdom. Gosh. There's so much more available to you than just entertainment in this world. The Lord had to tell me this morning when he was talking to me, because I was like, again, what I desire, what I want is just, I like them little jewels of information. I like them nuggets, you know? And the Holy Spirit was telling me, you have to place less value on your intellect and more value on your spirit, man. You're building your intellect when you should be building up your spirit. The Bible tells us as women to have this gentle and quiet spirit. But how do we have this gentle, quiet spirit when we're always surrounded by noise and we're never in environments that are gentle and quiet? You're always submerged in noise. It doesn't give the opportunity for the Holy Spirit to speak to you in the way that the Holy Spirit wants to speak to you. Yes, he can speak to those things, but it's like your favorite person who like you're in love with. They'll talk to you on the phone. They'll talk to you through FaceTime. You know, they'll email you. They'll text you. But then all of that is great. But it's like, I really want to actually be in your presence and see you and spend time with you and develop that intimacy in the physical. And the Holy Spirit is like, I want you to sit in my presence, and I want to be able to connect with you in the spiritual. I want to be able to speak to you directly and have a conversation with you directly and have relationship with you directly. So it's something to consider this morning, in that we got to really come out of this space where the Lord, our time with the Lord is set for a certain period of the day, and we just check in various times. It's like, no, I want my soul to be so in alignment with the Holy Spirit that my spirit is quickened. I want my soul to abide in the Lord. Like, I don't want to go visit the Lord and have holy moments. I want to be holy. I want to be transformed. I'm really understanding in my life these foundational things that are needed, that I feel like the Holy Spirit is teaching me. It's just like, we got to establish this firm foundation and become and operate out of that becoming, instead of just trying to access things in the structure at various points in time. I don't want to have to access power. I don't want to have to access boldness and fearlessness and confidence and truthfulness and all this stuff in a moment in time and don it like a costume. I want to be that. I want that to be who I am. I don't want to have to think about being an ambassador or think about being holy as what I want to be. And we need to spend time with the Lord in his presence to do that.